Jersey stepping back up to the plate in terms of Karflo and Jukain. Karflo, a insanely good player, recently put on the New York PR for the first time. This Roy is all aggro. He presses buttons. He wants to keep pressing buttons in your face. But what he loves to do is just like press buttons until you think you've adapted to how much buttons he's pressing, and then he'll just stop and grab you, and you'll feel really dumb.
Right. Yep. Now, Jukain, noted PG stats nerd. I have known Jukain for quite some time. This may be the first time I've actually seen him play.
He's mad good.
If you're watching Jukain, don't worry about that, Jared. We'll talk. Let's chat after the set. Meanwhile,
yeah, this is tough, right? Because you sort of are encountering a character that Peach really just doesn't like to deal with. And while Peach has an amazing punish game and potential to deal with any matchup based exclusively off of things like that and back air, jump callouts like that forward air, facing a character with more speed than you in the air and on the ground, and a solid disjoint, even if it's not the biggest, like with Roy.
That mix-up was so dirty. You got back on stage for free.
136, and he just keeps going. It's like, what is the ledge? I'm just gonna swing at you. You have to respect my forward air.
I mean, we've all seen the Twitter jokes, but you know what? If it works, man. Because you got to keep that engine. You got to keep that engine up to speed. Like you can't downshift.
Not at all. As the stock falls after a back air from Jukain, a misread or misspacing on the part of Karflo. This is... I was going to say it's an overall better position because you have the chance to get something like a down tilt combo like that. Only 45.
And good, like, it was a little scuffed because, like, it was, like, max spacing down tilt. But also very good recognition from Karflo, DIing fully away, not giving Jukain the chance to let that turn into something catastrophic.
And he's not letting this lead last too much longer either, just based off the power of Peach back air, like doing it out of shield, off of combos, reading rolls, mixing in so much damage with that move. And also not letting Karflo get set up with much more of a ledge trap. He's been picking options very quickly off ledge, like that roll there, and just trying to throw Karflo off.
Man, Peach just freaking wallops you, man.
Peach hits hard.
Yeah, that forward air is just like, that is like the privilege of the royal family in that forward air. It's like I may be princess in name, but I hold all the power.
Okay, that float into immediate drop pull-up shield was really good from Jukain. Unfortunately, it didn't result in the stock, and Karflo was able to get an overshoot nair in order to make their stock taken first, but immediately taken from Jukain.
Dude, this was tied at 162 second stock. This is crazy.
These two are playing really, really well right now because they know they're taking hits, and they know which hits they can take in order to avoid it. Because he gets the auto cancel side beat in order to get back on stage, but no grab. Jukain going for a fair instead, trying to read a jump.
I like the up throw of the turnip there, kind of covering a little, like it's vertical zoning there. I like the idea there, but it didn't really pan out to anything. But that doesn't matter because Peach covering landings is a very, very scary prospect.
Gets another dash attack though, swinging with fair as Karflo once again avoids ledge. That time going for it, but no back air, and instead just Jukain playing the coverage game. He went for the tech rollout read. You were dead if you got that right. Good discipline on the part of Jukain as they set up another ledge trap. Throwing the turnip. Yep. How many times? How many rolls is that? Give him one more. Okay, didn't give him one.
Okay. Fool me once. Oh. What am I saying? Oh, for it's Peach. Okay. All right.
This backer is so stale.
No.
No jump, and that turnip takes it out as Jukain takes game one on the back of some just really bread and butter ledge trapping throughout the entirety of that game. Float at roll distance, cover with back air, and then pressure with try and call out jumps with fair, and let Karflo feel the pressure that the corner can provide. Just look at the spacing, look at the timings from all of that, and Karflo unable to make it back
I
because
love the
of it.
second turnip there for good measure. Like, no, you're extra dead.
I'm not trying to mess with anything like that.
Derogatory turnip. So we didn't see stage selection. I'm gonna say something a little bit crazy. This may we're most likely going back to PS2. I would bet a lot of money on it. But this could have been a candidate for an alternate stage pick. Oh, I'm wrong.
Oh, this wasn't.
Never been so happy to have not taken a bet.
Why was this stage not banned against Roy? Hello?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the auto default. Like, this is Roy's best stage and it's not close.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe Jukain wants that good experience on it. I don't know.
There's certainly something to be said about just testing the waters, especially since Peach isn't terrible on this stage. It's FD some of the times, which is great. But also, why are you giving Roy these blast zones? Why are you giving Roy so much space to move? Sometimes I guess it doesn't matter if you're locking him down at the corner anyway. Another roll getting stuffed by Peach Nair.
You know why? You know why, Yubel? Because that was FD. That was FD. Jukain said, I want to play on FD but interesting.
FD but capitalist. Oh.
Ooh! That's true. Very true. And you know what? Looking like a brain genius right now.
Yeah, the trade does work out in their favor at least one time over. Let's see if they can escape. I love that from Jukain. Just going for the neutral get-up shield. You know you can take a grab at these percents, and you also know that Karflo has been trying to call out things like jumps so often with these the amount of full hops he's been going for.
I love that drift back there. The station's just a little bit off. And Karflo finding the stray hit. Able to even this up.
Yeah, looking good at the platforms made that a trade, but the call out with the fair instead is still there. Is covering so much of the ground, letting Karflo have the platforms, knowing that they'll have to contest with Peach eventually in the up smash. And they pulled a Saturn.
Who in the world ever sees that up smash coming? Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Damn. No Saturn fun. And maybe no fun for Peach if they are unable to make it back. Jukain is stuck at the corner here. Oh, the air dodge gave it up, but Karflo didn't want to go too deep.
Ooh, interesting mix-up there, getting off the ledge.
Oh, that was an up air, but tried to go for the stock. Wraps it up with the jab back air. The combo that keeps on working and keeps on existing, and they're the one that lands the first hit on the final stock.
And like for how much fun Jukain's been having this game, you have to remember that jab back air is the great equalizer here. It can and it will.
Wow, that dash attack was so risky, but it luckily worked out. Karflo being a little bit too jump happy, taking advantage of Roy's insane airspeed.
Another trade. Trades now, I don't know if trades really benefit Jukain here because last stock down 30, down 35.
Oh yeah, you can't hunt for trades anymore. Peach's hitboxes can only take you so far. Oh, no float.
I like that.
This is so terrifying. Karflo has so much groove if he's able to win this game and take a reverse hit of jab. Hello.
Both players reacting lightning quick to these very, very obscure hitbox interactions.
I want to see an up B out of shield from Karflo. This is getting so scary. Swinging out up airs, swinging out back airs, trying to find a position, but that's a grab. This should be just a forward throw, ensuring the ledge is taken. This is so spooky, but Peach can have some pretty devastating kill power on a stage like this. They just need to find a way to lock down Karflo, but it's so hard to do so.
Forward air is not going to do it. It looks strong, but it's not doing the job. But up air absolutely will.
Locking down Karflo from moving is so unbelievably difficult. And Karflo wasn't doing a lot of rolling. He was doing a lot of full hops, rolling at least in mid-screen. He was doing some solid rolls from ledge.
Yeah.
But in that clip right there, right before the final stock was taken, they rolled twice. Taking so much space, covering a whole lot of ground that Peach, without float, can't always reliably cover. And that speed from Roy paying dividends in the finality of that game too, bringing us back to Pokemon Stadium.
Okay. So
this is a high octane kind of set
yeah,
here.
it really is. And the Karflo, I think, is really looking to continue that as much as possible.
And starting out with 50 with these up air chains and more falling up airs to come is a pretty good way to try and force the game's tempo to be in your favor.
Yeah. Okay, first time we've seen that up B out of pressure. Not really getting the job done.
I think it just kind of missed, but I also don't dislike it either. Jukain has been covering a lot of hitboxing, like with that right there. It's been down air into landing nair, down air into landing back air, like a lot of multiple aerials, and you can just armor through the second one if you know that they're going to do it. That shield grab though is a little bit off.
And the flowchart ledge guards from Jukain have just been really on point, covering everything needed to with the turnip, and then getting the nairs and getting the forward airs, getting the back airs. Just a devastating pull at the ledge.
Another big trade moment.
There's just been so much DBZ in this freaking set, dude. Okay, what?
No big punish, just a grab, and he pulled a stitch and threw it away.
Cooking.
This is like Jukain has had every moment to take this stock, and yet here Karflo is pulling a winky face, and that is the one that takes it.
Jukain must have been playing a lot of Smash 64 recently, because that game does not have upwards and downwards throws. That's the only thing. That's the only explanation I got.
No, we don't need down throw back air anymore.
No,
I guess not.
Laughable to even suggest that.
Ooh, Karflo likes it though, especially with stadium platform right there, able to set up for so much damage. There's a back air.
Okay. Whoa! From so far away.
Another just set of forward airs that Karflo finds one of them, is able to get the run straight up to the ledge, gets the sweet spot of the jab after calling out the jump, and turns that into a back air. It's the difference maker, the great equalizer, the Jair.
Yeah, and you saw Jukain, lean back and forth, sit up in the chair in the player cam, like this was a set that was really felt like was in Jukain's command, but now having to take two stocks here and avoid all the confirms. You have to avoid that eventually.
Another fair. I mean, look at this amount of snowballing that Roy's able to put up. Another up air, and just all of this spacing and pressure being put on.
Oh no, it's not at all!
I guess they thought they wouldn't be sitting in the corner. I mean, either way, it's still a masterful spot for Karflo here, throwing out yet another grab. Up throw kill percent has to be somewhat
no. Oh,
not yet.
Up
throw's not crazy.
Okay, that's gotta be it, right?
It's a little stale though. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, what a set.
Yeah, super close set. At very least in games 1 and 2, Karflo kind of pulled away very well in game 3. And I mean, that's kind of naturally what Roy can do to you. Like, he's such a high octane, like, full acceleration. He's a human cannonball on fire. Right? So things can get out of hand with Roy really bad.
Yeah. What really struck me in game 3 was Karflo hit the switch on up B.
Yeah.
And it almost seemed like that mix-up was enough, and using it in various situations too, getting out of pressure on shield, but also from a character length away, using it as a combo ender, using it as a reset tool, and it really it wasn't the thing that was getting the kills. Of course, jab backer is still there, but it was something that I think Jukain was trying to respond to, and in doing so was getting hit by all the other stuff.
Yeah, it's really hard to deal with Roy if he's already in your face, and then once you try to apply the pressure back to him, he throws out this, I think it's like a frame 10 armored reversal option. Character's insane.
Yeah. and that's why just you got to keep that up. Like if you're gonna apply that kind of pressure, when the character's on stage, yeah, just sit in aerial for 5 seconds. Like, yeah, fine. Because you know what it does? It keeps your hands warm, and it keeps the like